Absolutely beautiful. You know, it's walks like these that make you appreciate the wonders of life and just how beautiful FPL can be. So, where are we? We're back on track. We're a couple of days off the game week 21 deadline, and I'm out here by the sea, stunning views, and all I can think about is FPL. I suppose that says more about me than anything else, doesn't it, really? Now let's get talking about why you're all here. So, game week 21 fast approaching, and I still have no idea who I'm bringing in. I don't know whether I'm bringing in one player, two player, three players, and it's in these kind of moments where I find that I'm thinking a lot about FPL. It's a kind of clue to me that I need to take a step back and just kind of detach for a little bit. And funny enough, then when that happens, I get a bit of clarity, and it's kind of ironic because I'm making this FPL video on a nice walk in the open air, but we move. So my main kind of dilemma this week is whether to bring in Pascal Gross, actually. I think Brighton have good fixtures and he's a key creator in that team. I'm also considering Foden. A little bit unsure of the fixture against Newcastle. He can always get something, but it's just a bit more difficult than some of the other fixtures. The main reason I'm considering Foden is because he's got a double. He's meant to be getting a double game week, and game week 25, and he does seem to be on some good form, doesn't he? And then finally, my final kind of midfielder that I'm considering bringing in is Richarlison. I have no idea what Werner's going to do to that team, but Richarlison does seem to be the main man that Ange trusts for most of the game at least, and his numbers are the best at the moment. So those are the midfield options that I'm thinking of, and then I've got another player in mind, forward player in João Pedro, who I think is really good for minutes at the moment, which he hasn't been all season. Famous last words these are now, aren't they? So I think he's looking good. Again, Brighton with good fixtures, and he's the penalty taker. So it's a tough one. I really don't know whether... I'm pretty sure I'll be bringing in a midfielder. I think it's Gross that's top of my list, you know. But then if I bring in João Pedro as well, is Gross and João Pedro overkill when I've already got Estupiñán? It's just I'd be tripled up on Brighton if that were the case then. So maybe I go João Pedro in a different midfielder. But just not sure at the moment, not sure. Let me know what you guys are doing, and just write in a comment or something. We've got a nice spot here. Yeah, really gorgeous spot. You can see a lot of the birds and the cliffs. Anyway guys, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. Just finally, I wanted to credit Mark Southerns of Blackbox, FPL Blackbox, for the inspiration for this kind of video. I think they do great work at Blackbox, and we don't actually know each other, but Mark, tip my hat to you. Thanks very much for the inspiration, and see you guys around.